right. Let's see, making sure everything's working before I just start packing cards. But it's going to be a pretty chill stream. It is midnight, so I'm not sure if anyone's really going to join. But I thought I would just post this in case anyone is looking to see what it's like packing up cards. So I had about 30 orders, and then halfway through, I was like, you know what? Let me just start live streaming this. So that's what I'm doing. If the music's too loud, hopefully someone can pop in and let me know. Even though I don't know if music's actually playing. Why is that? Why'd that stop recording? Let me see if I can fix that. I'm not gonna be able to tell. Is it playing music? Let me switch that back to how it was. All right, I don't know why that broke last time. Let's see. It says it's playing music. That way we're not sitting in silence. Hopefully it is still messing up my setup though. Actually, I know a way to test this. So let me just pull up my other laptop and then click on the stream. Let's see. It'll be just a second. Okay, we are good. And this is just YouTube's royalty-free music going on. Let me see. Oh, I should have ironed out my entire setup first before I started this. Can I pop this out? Yes, pop out chat. Perfect. That makes things better, and then we're just going to... Oh, no. Actually, yeah, we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to keep this here. Close that window. Next time I do this, it's going to be better. And then we need to shrink this. Uh-oh, where'd it go? There we go. Okay, I can see that it's broadcasting. I can see the chat if anyone pops in. And I can see my orders. So first up, we have going to Washington. We have a reversal energy, just one. And this sold for $3.34. We're going to slap it into a shipping shield and tape it up. We don't tuck. Tucking is bad. It ruins the cards from what I've been told. So we just tape it up. Off to the side of me, I have the actual envelope. It has, the address on it, so I can't really show that. But stamp it with one of these for the return address. It gets one stamp because it's just one card. And postage is always tricky as far as nailing it down without non-machinable stamps. You're just kind of gambling and hoping that that it goes through. Then add a little bit of tape. just so the card doesn't move around in the envelope. Without it, it gets all sorts of wonky. And the self-sticking envelopes are so much better. And that is one down. Market has shipped without tracking just because it's only $3.34. Next up, let's find another easy one. I have a couple ones where I have to pull a bunch of stuff, but no, Pokemon's not the only one I stick to. I do basically anything that makes me money. So my biggest ones are actually Digimon and Shadowverse. And I see your name's Jinx City TCG. Just a player, or are you a seller also? One thing I wish I had better about my setup is I have to stand up a lot to grab my cards because they're all behind me or in the closet. Trust me, Digimon sells quite a bit. Shadowverse 2, you can get booster boxes for $35, and some of the cards I've sold for... there's one card I sold for $100. So let's grab this Giratina V from Lost Origin. That's behind me. Right there. So this one, what did I sell this for? Only 94 cents, but they paid for shipping. So it comes out to $2.21. Where's my... Oh, I ran a shipping shoot. We got plenty of them. You've been playing Magic for 16 years. Took the leap, started selling around hobby for at least 22 to 24. Magic was actually my first TCG. I was a kid when Revised came out, so I think Revised and 3rd edition, same thing if I remember right. And all those cards I beat up because I was like, I don't know, 8 years old or something like that. 4 sales for the day. That's great. All on Magic. And are you doing all the bulk, or are you just doing the rares? I tried One Piece, but it was expensive. I was making some money, but it wasn't enough for me to keep buying it, so I didn't. See a breaker on Twitch. I wanted to start doing breaks and everything, but I just felt like I don't really have a big following, so I don't think many people would watch it, and I don't really have any really valuable cards. Just because I open everything. I go out and I try to buy stuff on clearance and then open them, list them, sell them. 900 bulk rares. Oh, that's time consuming. I remember when I started, it took me just days of listing and listing and listing. And my prices were not great. So I tried to be competitive. So I was listing cards for 5 cents. So I'd have commons for 5 cents. You know, some of the rares nobody wanted for 5 cents. And I sold like crazy, but I was losing money on shipping. Just because someone would buy 100, 5-cent cards, and then it was about $5 to ship, just because of how many there were. So I raised all my prices. Not limit. That's the wrong word. I don't sell anything less than 49 cents. I don't care if it's a land card or an energy, it's 49 cents. And you'll be amazed at how many people actually add those cards. So, that's great. You already listed it? Oh, I just need to export the list. Oh, gotcha. 25 cents, you're going to get a lot of orders. And they're going to come in very quick. It might drive you a little crazy. But it's worth it. Sold a One Piece card for $3.40. It's a Kaya from Pillars of Strength. Going to somebody in New Jersey. So is Kaya in the metal? I don't know. Metal? In the meta. Sorry, it's midnight. I'm tired. And I have work in the morning. Yeah, Kaya from Pillars of Strength. Is that in the meta? Because it's just a rare and it's selling for, over $3. Which is pretty good just for a standard rare. It is this one right here. So yep, blue card. But draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. 1 cost. It doesn't seem like this one would get banned, so maybe it's a different one. Oh, perfect then. So I sold a lot of these. Like a ton of them, because I bought multiple boxes when it first came out. And they're selling like crazy. But then I couldn't find them. And then now I don't know. I might go back to it. But I've tried almost everything. So I've done Lorcana. Did amazing when it first came out. And then once there was so much product, just went downhill. I was going to make a Nami deck when I was interested in playing, but I don't watch One Piece. And I never have, so I don't really have an attachment to it. But yeah, like I was saying, Lorcana did really well, but then after it became readily available for everyone, all the prices plummeted, and it's not even worth it. Unless you go all in on Lorcana. Then I tried Star Wars. Oh, that works. I like playing it. I played some starter decks, and it was kind of cool. And there's a huge following at my, local shop. So it's just something about it. I don't know. But yeah, Lorcana got saturated. That didn't work. One Piece was doing okay, but honestly, I just couldn't find the product, and I just never bought it again. And then there's the Vishwars one, which doesn't really make any money. I'm sure someone's making money, but I don't make money off of it. I tried with the Avatar box that came out. Nope. Even at, I think it was like $50 or something, not great. Yeah, I noticed selling Pokemon, I don't sell playsets. No one's buying 4 of the same card. Or very rarely. Sometimes you get some trainers. But mostly, people are just filling sets. Then I tried Magic once, and I haven't even listed the cards. I got the... You're a Magic player, you'll know this. Let me grab them. So I forgot what set this was because I threw away the box and everything. But I bought 2 booster boxes of this because I found them for $80. And I lost money on both of them. Even without listing them, the rares and everything just didn't... it didn't make up for it. I think when I calculated everything, I'll sell them, I'd make $60 back out of basically the $160 I spent. Baldur's Gate, that's right. So, because I was like looking at these, I'm like, oh man, these are gonna sell for so much. They look so cool, and then I looked at the price, and there's a couple cards that were $1 here, $2 there, but they've just been sitting on the shelf waiting to be listed. Yeah, a lot of these are less than $2. That's why I'm not in a hurry to list them. The dragon, I forgot how much it was last time. I opened that box months ago. Because I got to a point where I was going to quit this entire thing. I was going to quit the YouTube channel. I was going to quit selling on TCGplayer because my life was I went to regular work, came home, packed cards and listed cards. And it was just driving me crazy. Okay, we have another order here. Looks like another cheap one. We have a Digimon, or 4 Digimon cards. Bukamon, 49 cents each. And these are just uncommons. But what stopped me was, from quitting, was honestly my bank account. I looked at, because I haven't spent a single dime that I have made on TCGplayer, eBay, or this channel, because this channel makes like $10 a month. And I looked at the chart, and it was growing like every month. I'd be making an extra $20 here, an extra $100 here, and so I'm like, it's working. I'm not failing. I'm just getting lazy. Yeah, TCG vendor on YouTube, nice. What's the vendor? All right, I gotta grab these Bukamon. Where did I put those? Those are from BT7 Uncommons. No, I got lazy on this pile and I didn't sort them. Alright, let me look them up. Trading Card Empire. Oh, man, this guy goes to a lot of places. Dallas Card Show, Chicago Collecticon, Front Row Cards in Seattle. I go to Front Row, and I live in Vegas, so that's where I go when they're in town. Miami, yeah. I thought about flying around places and doing that, but I'm a little camera shy when I'm in person. What's the process of doing it? You just kind of grab a camera and follow them around? Alright. There's one. Two. So I usually alphabetize the cards and list them, and at some point along the line I got very lazy, and it's biting me right now because now I have to find cards. And it's only because I went crazy and I bought cases of Digimon cards, and I opened them and only listed the most expensive ones. And I had to go back and start listing them, and yeah, that's where I'm at. I have probably about 30 or 40,000 bulk your commons, uncommons from different games, all because of my laziness. Alright, so we have these 4 Bukamon, again, regular, they're just regular uncommons. I have 1 million of these, and I'm not even the cheapest on here. There's other people selling them for cheaper than me, but because I had 4 of them, they bought them for me. That's why I don't list anything less than 49 cents. He buys everything. I'm waiting 15 years. I turn to the camera. I mic them up just for those. I need one of those. I need someone to follow me. Like, maybe it'll be better if, you know, I look more professional and I fit in and I have somebody to record. Because I thought about just getting one of those GoPros and putting it on my chest and walking around when I'm in the card shows. But I don't find deals there. Like at Front Row, I didn't find anything I could make money off of easily. Great. My printer is running out of ink. That makes it annoying. We're just gonna shake this up, 'cause sometimes that fixes it. Because my strategy is 100%. I open, you know, I find clearance, things on discount. I open and then I list every single card. So card shows, things aren't cheap. Unless you're someone going in maybe to flip some of the more expensive cards. Well, I always assume that people would get annoyed. Like if I go to the card show and I'm trying to make a deal and haggle and I have a camera in their face and I'm a nobody, I kind of just assume people will want me to get out of their face. Which may not be the case. Because what I think would be fun is, you know those people that collect Pokemon cards and they have a challenge before going to a card show, like trying to buy every single Charizard, you know, so I have one of each in one day, you know, something like that. I think those are fun, and I'd like to do that, but I don't collect much. They can contact so many creators in space who deal with it. More money. know what my real moneymaker is? It's not even YouTube. It's the affiliate links. It's the, like, every link I have in my description. I'm surprised that people click on those. That brings in, for a channel of my size, my estimate profit on those links alone is $100. So not bad. So I'm only imagining what those really big YouTubers are making off their affiliate links. But of course, I roll that money into buying, you know, booster boxes to sell. So all that money gets cycled. So are you going to start a YouTube channel, or did you start a YouTube channel already for selling magic in One Piece? That's another one down. What's this? Alright, so we have another Digimon sale. 4 Marcus Daemons at $1.35 each, going out to California. I gotta figure out where I put all those. That is BT13. BT13, where are you? Yeah, so these regular rares for Digimon, $1.35, have so many of them because they're not even hard to find, which is why I like Digimon. Plan to start making a YouTube channel and document journey on TCGplayer with business. All the cameras, lighting, microphone equipment. Yeah. Not shy. That's always good. I have a lot of friends that would do really well. They play a lot of video games and they're very into it. They're opinionated, but they just can't get in front of a camera. So that's holding them back. Yeah, I have all this. I have more recording equipment than what's here. I had a DSLR. I mean, I still have it. I had a SM7B. I think that's the microphone that everyone uses. I have all that stuff from when I was trying to have a music channel, you know, playing guitar and everything. But I find it easier. I have 2 iPhones. I have one there, one up there, and then this $30 mic I got, and I'm like, okay, we're fine. Yeah, it was so annoying because I had to get that SM7B and it was very quiet. So then I got an audio interface and a cloud lifter and everything to boost the sound, and it sounded great, just to find out that it was overkill for what I was doing. I see people recording with just an iPhone. I'm not so much of a quality nerd, but I just have, I don't know, maybe it's OCD, that I'm like, everything has to be perfect, and like I spend hours trying to set everything up, get the lighting right, and do all that, and it never is perfect, so I need to kind of abandon that. Mirrorless cam. Those things are expensive. because I wanted a mirrorless one also. And I looked at it, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I couldn't justify it. But yeah, the documenting your journey, those are always cool. Like those big YouTubers, especially the Pokemon ones, like what, PokeRev and other people. I forgot. I don't really watch them. Like, I don't even know what their beginning consisted of. Like, where they started from, how they got there. But yeah, I started to do the same, and it's just hard. Because I was going to open every single sealed product on camera, but that was taking too much time. I needed to open them, get them out quick. Yeah, it makes sense. You're already doing it. You're already opening cards. You already have the camera and the microphones. You said you're not shy, so that's what a lot of people have to get over. So you have everything. You just need the cards now, which I guess you have. You've been listing them. All right, that was an easy $5 right there. Who do we got? Looks like another one-carder. Digimon card. Calling from the Darkness for $1.17. That is also an uncommon. Let's see. Started 3 months ago. He's doing a great job. Copied the formula. What's his model like? Maybe I can steal something from him. Because I stole from a bunch of people when I started. I was like, ooh, I like this. I like how he packs the cards. I like how this person lists them. I like this setup. I learned a lot from the TCG Bulk King. I even bought some stuff from him. Can't sell it. I bought a bunch of Flesh and Blood. But that was before I found out you can't just list bulk commons and make a lot of money when you don't have the rares or the uncommons or a shop that, you know, supports the game. Game vitamins. Let's see. Game vitamins. Posted 10 hours ago. 1K views. That's nice. Looks like he's doing pretty. 22 videos. Yeah, he's doing really well. Oh, he's doing magic though. Nah, I can't copy that. Magic just doesn't work for me. Yeah. No, his stuff's looking good. I'm just gonna click on it. I just want to see his camera setup and everything. Well, is that an SMB? That looks like one of those Shure microphones. All right, he's got good audio. Oh, that's what I wish other card games had, because he has that top-down app where he can scan all the Magic cards. I don't think Pokemon or any other ones have that. Yeah, that's true. I'll subscribe to him and check out some of his videos later. Alright, I need to grab Calling from the Darkness. I swear I saw that somewhere. That's BT7. That should be this stack somewhere. Yep, right there. I completely messed up when I saw everyone else having standing desks. Yes, I am level 4. What are my stats, actually? I haven't looked in a while. I'm level 4. I have 1,909 feedback. With only one bad feedback. And that was because... like one of the Digimon cards, the foiling on it, there's just some sets that aren't, the foil's not great. I guess he wanted a pristine one, and the edges were raised a little bit, so he gave me 3 stars. I don't know if I've done, no, I haven't done quick lists. I probably should do more actual like research on efficient ways to list and post cards and everything. Right. 1 Call from the Darkness. $17. But yeah, I'm probably very inefficient in how I'm listing my cards. So, I don't remember. Did you start your channel yet, or you're going to start the channel? I'm gonna look you up. See if you. Local showdown. Okay, so you got some. You got some gameplay. Oh, I see some One Piece stuff from a year ago. Law versus Crocodile. Well, yeah, you got 3 videos of you playing, and then some Dark Age of Camelot. I haven't seen that game in forever. I never got too into Dark Age of Camelot, but when I was playing it, when it first came out, it was kind of cool. Yeah, rebranding's always good. You still play it? There's no way you still play it. Wait, can you still play it? Does it still have servers? Or at least like private servers? No, my first MMO was Ultima Online, and then it became the first EverQuest. Then I got sucked into WoW, but I don't play it anymore. And I played the Warhammer MMO for a bit until that died. So I'm glad they're making a new one. That's alright. It's time to move on from that game anyways, so. I'm 39. I thought I was tripping. Another person ordered just one Call from the Darkness. And I'm like, I already packed this up. Alright, another $1. Some guy in Tampa, Florida. 35. I mean, there's really not much of a difference there. I mean, you might have missed Ultima Online. Because I was really young when I was sneaking into my friend's... My friend had Ultima Online, or his dad did. Then I played Asheron's Call for a little bit. I loved MMOs. They were basically my life for a bit. And then one day I was like, you know what? I'm spending way too much time. And I wasn't even good at them. Yeah, I never got to endgame in Dark Age. I didn't get to experience those big PvP fights either. I maybe played it for like a month or two. Couldn't do Final Fantasy. I liked playing the regular Final Fantasies. Where is this card? I have no excuse why I didn't play Final Fantasy. I played every other MMO out there. There it is. I liked... Oh, what is this game called? There was one I really, really, really liked. And you could be a Minotaur in it. It died very quick. It really did. What was that game called? The game's gonna come to me. So I use a what do I use? Because I have both. I have a thermal printer, but I only use that one for like when I send bubble mailers, because it has like the sticky labels that I slap on it. And then I have a, that's the word I'm looking for. I have a laser printer that I just do the regular shipping invoices on. A lot of single cards for $1 going out. No, not really. I just felt like it'd be more of an extra step. That, and I don't think it matters too much, but at least the person has an invoice. I feel like they'll appreciate it, but I have no proof of that, actually. So if I'm already printing out the invoice and my envelopes have the window, it would be an extra step just to print out the address on a thermal printer. And then sometimes I write notes on the invoice too. So usually that's when I accidentally mislist a card. Like I might send them like the hollow version because I accidentally messed up on my inventory. And so far no one's complained. They're getting an extra hollow version of the card just because of my mistake. But yeah, I write on the invoice. So for the postage, what do you use? Like stamps.com, or how are you paying for your postage? You're not using just regular stamps? That's another one down. What is going on here? I have another order, different person, for the same exact card. Why didn't just someone buy all 4 of them? Also going to Florida. Different address, different name. What thermal printer do you use? Not that mine's bad or anything, just wondering. I can always upgrade. Nelco. Thermal label printer. Okay, roughly. I wonder if all these thermal printers are the same. It's just a different brand on them, because it looks pretty much like mine, only mine's a complete different brand. It's called Petaloo, something like that. But I might, I don't know, because thermal paper costs more, right? Because I like the idea of thermal is just very quick. You know, it prints out. You're not using any ink or anything like that. But you don't get the standard page size on those. 2,000 labels for... Let's see. Let's see, what's the cheapest? You might not be wrong there. So I'm looking at just regular copy paper, and like you can get it for, I don't know why it's so expensive right now, to be honest. I swear I was getting these reams of paper for like $4, and now the same paper I bought's like $6.67. So yeah, the paper alone with cost now, getting it at $6 basically. Just the paper alone, yeah, costs more. Where are you getting? Okay, thermal printer labels. You're getting 4x6, right? Or is it a different size that you're getting for the labels? I'm not seeing them, or 2,000 labels for $22 though. I see a lot of packs of 500. 500 for $10. 500 for $13. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me your secret on where you got those 2,000 for $22. Because if that's the case, then yeah, I'll just switch and buy them. Because I was only doing it because it didn't seem like it cost that much paper in the toner. Because a sheet of papers and the toner is probably like 4 cents each time. But I can also steal toner from work, so I mean, there's not toner. I can steal paper from work, so there's that. Okay, so 1,000 labels, $21. Let's see. And I can get, let's see, copier paper for get it for about $13 for 1,000, and then got to factor in the toner or ink. That's the mystery part. It's hard to determine how much. Yeah, because my toner lasts for months, but it's really hard. It just depends how many orders I get. Ink, yeah, I would never do ink. And you know what's crazy? A lot of people are buying ink, and I know that for a fact because when they click on my affiliate links, it shows me what they buy. It doesn't say who bought it or where it's going, so all the info is private. But there's a lot of people that are buying, inkjet printers and ink when I tell them not to in my videos because that wastes so much money. And it prints very slow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to calculate how much my toner costs. Yeah, man, everything eats the profits. When you're selling bulk, like I've been selling a lot of cards for the last 3 orders were $1.17, and then the TCG player fee on that, they take 61 cents out of it. Although they are paying for shipping if it's under $5, so they are adding $1.27. But the envelope, the piece of paper, the stamp, the shipping shield, the little bit of tape that I taped down the card with so it doesn't move around, definitely adds up. I was tempted to not even do shipping shields or top loaders. Oh, no problem there. I'm always looking for ways to improve. Because we'll all get stuck in our process and not think about making it better. It just becomes habit. Because I was writing the addresses a long time ago when I first started until I got this thing. This makes it so much easier. Let's see, $5.48. 2 Digimon cards. War Growlmon.
Are you scared?
Where did I put them?
I am you.
I'll only top load something if it's, you know, worth a certain amount of money. This toner's struggling right now. But I've been shaking this toner up for probably 2 weeks now. It just has to die. I just need to order it. I've had people get mad at me for not sending things in top loaders. I have a video where everyone hates because they're like, you're a piece of shit for sending it in plain white envelopes and everything should be top loaded and it doesn't matter how much the card costs. Especially from the people that want to buy from me and just grade the cards because they're looking for, you know, PSA 10s, and I mean, I can't really guarantee that when they buy it from me. Because someone's mint is very different than another person's mint. Still working though. Just a shake and the print comes out great. I think I get like 2 prints and then I have to shake it again. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Well, I don't even put a lot of these commons and uncommons in penny sleeves. I mean, I do when I send them, but up until they're sent, you know, they're just raw. They don't go anywhere. They don't move from these boxes. All right, 2 cards right here. Just more uncommons. This uncommon goes for $2.74, and I have a stack of them. I only list 4 at a time, like a playset at a time. That's because, I mean, I want the prizes to raise. I was listing these in like groups of 30 and 40, and one person would buy all of them at once, and then the price would jump by like $3 or $4. So I don't want to lose out on money. So I don't list everything at once. Oh, I have team bag. I do team bags, so I have one order sitting here for $50 for one card. That one's going to get a top loader, a penny sleeve top loader, team bag. It's going to be sandwiched in between 2 pieces of just extra cardboard I have and put in a bubble mailer. But I find if they're just buying uncommons and commons, they're most likely playing with these, and they're less strict with how they come. As long as they arrive and they're not completely bent or anything, which has never happened to me yet. I even tested it out and just sent cards raw just to see what would happen, and they came just fine. So all the your shipping process just seems to be mitigating possible issues. Just sold a $55. What card was it? Nice, $55. That's... Yeah, those are always good. Like in the middle of $1 here, $2 here, you get that $50 card. Marshall D. Teach. Oh. In one piece. Oh. I need to sort by high. I have quite a bit of them. One Piece leader. Maybe I should get back into One Piece. I prefer when those big orders come in and it's just one card. Like, I'll pack up one card at $50 all day compared to, 50 of these $1 cards. But these are the cards that make up for it. Like when my booster box, I'm losing money on it. It's always the commons and uncommons. Find me a One Piece booster box that's under $90. Is that a thing? Another for $1.17. So this is the 4th Calling from the Darkness that someone bought. Going to the opposite side of the world. Again, I don't know why they just don't buy it all at once. Or like yours, so it's one card, right? It's just that one card for $50. Because if it is... Well, either way, I'm going to bubble mailer it. Just because it doesn't cost that much more to slap it in a bubble mailer, and pay for the tracking. Yeah. Because I was trying to do that too, where maybe cards at like $25, I would just put in an envelope and, just with tracking. But when I ran the cost, I'm like, you might as well just put in a bubble mailer. It doesn't really save you anything. And it has that added protection, I think. All right, one more call from the darkness. You're packing and shipping out super quick. So I stopped doing it as they came in because I started getting a lot of people that would try to cancel their order. Like I would get an order in, and within like an hour I'd ship it out, and then I noticed people try to cancel it as soon as I paid for, the shipping, the tracking, and everything. And I'm like, it's sitting in the mailbox right now. I can't undo it. I'm not sure why they wanted to cancel, or if they were trying to scam me, and I don't really know. It's never happened on a one single card that cost 50. It's always someone that bought like 30 cards at a cheap amount, all bulk, and I pull everything, I ship it out, get ready, and they're like, "Oh, I messed up. I don't actually need those cards, or I meant to buy a different version." It's very rare, but it does happen. It's happened to me probably like 20 times out of the thousands of things I've sold. I actually have a stack of cards that got returned to me also. Like the post office would say can't forward or not a valid address. And yeah, I would reach out and say, "Hey, can you confirm your address? Because it got returned," and then they just disappear. So I don't know why I'm holding on to them. I probably should just turn around and list them. I also have a lot of trouble with people using mail forwarders, like people from other countries, because they'll start saying, "Oh, my cards didn't get here on time," and then, I don't know, did the mail forwarder lose it? Or did they not forward in time? It takes forever, and then I have to refund people's cards when it probably was still on the way or wasn't my fault. So I was thinking about just blocking every buyer that uses a mail forwarder. Oh, nice. I've had that same thing. Like I've had people buy from me, and they're part of the local game shop, and I was like, "Just hand me $20. I'll bring the cards to you." All right, we are going through these pretty fast. All right. We got 2 One Piece cards. We got a Soja King and a Usopp. Both from Pillars of Strength, going to someone in Anaheim, California. I should probably stream this during the day, like normal people hours. What are you doing still awake? Alright, Soja King Usopp. That's fair. I'm supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock, and I show up around 10:30. Don't know how I'm not fired yet. But, alright, these two in the meta. Someone is working on their blue deck. I'm getting a lot of sales for blue. No one's bought anything different besides blue cards. No. He might be trying some experimental deck then. I always appreciate that when people buy random cards. Oh. You know what other card game brought in the money and still bringing me in money? Battle Spirit Saga. Even though people were trying to give away those boxes, they still have some pretty good hits in them. I just sold... I bought the box for $5, booster box, and I sold the card for $20 in it. Most of them sit there as junk, but it's still worth it. I might get on the Gundam card game when it comes out, just to see how that does. The game's actually pretty fun. I was playing it for a little bit, and I was going to tournaments, because I'm still trying to find my card game, like the one I love playing, because I was like, oh, maybe Pokemon's it. But Pokemon's just nostalgia for me. I stopped watching Pokemon as a kid, so I only saw the original 151. Then Magic, I don't know why. I know why I can't get back into Magic. I don't want to play Commander, and everyone seems to be playing Commander. So I ruled that one out. Lorcana's kind of a cool game, but maybe it's the Disney aspect, because I love Disney movies, but I don't love Disney, so maybe that's why that's not my main game. Yeah, Bandai has a habit of that. Like, I'm surprised that One Piece and Digimon are still holding on. Oh, speaking of Lorcana, I sold a Madam Mim for $4.69. Oh, let me shake this up real quick. I did 2 prints already. I don't think I like the social aspect of Commander. Honestly, I haven't really tried Commander, though. Like, I understand what it is. I don't know. I think I'm just stuck in my old ways where it was just, you play Standard, and then everyone's running the same deck, and then I lose every time because I'm always experimenting. What other game did I try? Digimon's actually a pretty cool game, by the way. If you haven't tried it, I like the mechanics. The memory gauge instead of mana. It's a pretty cool concept. But I watched Digimon as a kid, and I just can't get as excited for the cards. All right, let me grab this Madam Mim. Where would I have put her? I think she's over here in the closet. Ah, found her. I lost her. Not really. You're kind of shit out of luck. If anyone says their cards don't get there, you pretty much have to refund it. Unless there's tracking. If there's tracking on it, then they have to argue something different by saying, oh, my cards were damaged or they weren't up to the right quality, but they can't say it never got there. But TCGplayer is almost on the seller's side 100% of the time. Yeah, tracking's fine. They would have to prove somehow that you did not send the card or something like that, and I haven't gotten to that situation yet. Because I guess someone could say, hey, you sent me the wrong card, and they could just take a picture of the package and throw a random comment in there. I don't know what happens then. Because it's your word versus their word. The only thing you can do is block them from buying from your store in the future, but yeah. Anything with tracking, I haven't had a single problem with. No one's complaining about the condition, no one complained about the cards not arriving. It's always other people where there's no tracking and it's their word versus mine. And at the same time, I don't even know. Maybe the post office lost their card, which usually what happens. And it's not even the seller's fault, but you still have to refund it. You're basically in the wrong at all times. So I factor that into my operating costs, basically. What's happening here? This envelope's cut wrong. It's blocking the actual address. Let me just fix that. I've also issued refunds to people, and the card showed up like a day later. That guy was nice, though. He let me know. He was like, hey, the card's not here. Can I have my money back? And then a day later, he messaged me saying, oh, by the way, it just showed up. Yeah, you'll see. You're going to deal with all this stuff when you're selling. But I will say that your sales make up for it. It's just part of business. Just like, you go to a Walmart and, people steal from Walmart. Like, it's just part of the operating costs. You know what will hurt you the most, though, and you're going to just kick yourself for? You're going to accidentally send someone the wrong cards. I've done that before, where I did not read the title right, and I sent them a more expensive version of the card, and I only found out because someone bought the other version, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have that, like. But what are you gonna do? You can't tell the person, oh, send me back that $60 card I actually sent you. Accidentally sent you. I meant to send you the $5 version. And it usually happens when you have a lot of orders. Because once you start listing, if you're not on those orders every day, they'll pile up and all of a sudden you'll have like 60 orders, depending on obviously how much you list and post and how serious you are. But I had 60 orders piling up and they kept coming in, and I was just trying to go through them as fast as possible. Well, hopefully you're good like that and you can pay attention. It's happened less. I notice it happens more when I sell cards like, I'm trying to think. There's one, I forgot what card game it was, but there were so many different variants in the cards that it was very hard to keep track of if you didn't pay attention. Like Pokemon has Holo, Reverse Holo, and then has some other special Holos and illustration rares, all that stuff. Alright. We have someone from Oakland, California buying Shadowverse cards. Bought 7 total for a total of $5.03. So not great. These are the ones I hate packing up. Like anything above like 5 cards. So, but you're going to go back to breaking, right? Like you're going to do the YouTube channel, you're going to break, you're going to list and sell. Are you going to invest? All right, I need to find these cards. I think flame. Alright, Beauty and the Beast. I need 3 of those. Cosmos Fangs. 2 of those. 1 evolved version. Yeah. I have a couple things on eBay, but I didn't really like doing eBay. Even though the shipping is kind of easier because it has that standard trading card shipping that they buy. I just find TCGplayer, it's easier just to do everything on one. Even though you make more money on eBay. For some reason, people will spend more money on eBay than they will on TCGplayer. I need 1 Rhinoceroach. Where did I put those? Yes, right there. My organization of cards is all over the place. So what's your first video going to be? Yeah, if you do slabs, it's got to be eBay. Plus, you want people to fight over it and drive the price up. But I can't do slabs. That's too much research. You know, to find the cards. If you're sending them in yourself, you got to identify which ones are worth it, and then send mass amounts, hoping you get 10s. If you don't grade them yourself, then yeah, you got to figure out which ones you can resell, which ones will have the biggest return. How much did you invest? You start big, or do you start like small with a couple $100? Okay, let me make sure I got this. 2 Cosmos Fangs, 3 Beauty and the Beast, 1 Cosmos Fang Evolved, and 1 Rhinoceros Evolved. Perfect. No, you started big. I was watching a video of someone who started Pokemon who's just like, oh yeah, it's not hard to start Pokemon. I just dropped $25,000 on it. Like, everyone's big and everyone's small is so much different than mine. Okay, 2,000, 8,000 equipment supplies, and the rest. Okay. That's not bad. I started on credit. So, I mean, I had the money, but I wanted to keep everything separate, and I didn't want to keep track down to like the actual penny. So I opened 2 credit cards. One for my operational expenses, you know, printers, all that stuff, ink. Another one for product. And that was $3,000 worth of credit, which I didn't spend it all, but that's how I started. I was like, you know what? Everyone says use other people's money, so we'll see if it works. Plus, I wanted the cash back on everything I bought, just to make the booster boxes a little cheaper. It's cheaper by like a couple dollars. You're not gonna miss your personal collection, though? Although, I think that's why I'm struggling finding a game. Because I'm seeing all these games as inventory. And I can't hold on to them. If I hold on to them, it means I'm not making money. If I take the best cards for myself. So how are you going to fight the urge to not keep these cards? Oh, okay. Just extra cards. You know, I hate myself for this, but every time I quit Magic, I gave away my cards to a friend. Makes me wonder if any of them would be really worth it. But I would play and quit and play and quit. So again, Revised, Fallen Empires, that's when I started. and then I quit and came back during like Weatherlight, Tempest. Then I quit again, then came back during the Onslaught block. Then I quit again and came back during the what's the Japanese Kamigawa. And then I quit again, and then I came back during the Ravnica one. Then I quit again, and I came back during the Innistrad, and that's when I quit for good. So the Innistrad block was the last one I actually played. I have 2 more orders left. So this one's for $50. Oh, I listed it for $50.01 for some reason. Odd, but oh, that's fine. So this one I have the padded envelope too. It's a Magnamon alternate art Digimon. $50 of a Digimon card, and I have a ton of these. I was selling these for, what was I selling them for? A year ago, they were going for $95. They just kind of dropped down in price. $100 for the day. That is a great first day. I think mine was, $10. It was multiple orders, but it came out to like $10, and I was like, I can't believe people are buying from me. I have a 0 rating. And then it just skyrocketed. My girlfriend at the time, I don't think she believed in me. I think she was like, oh, this is just a fun, cute little hobby. And then when she saw me in this room every single day, she's like, we need to spend more time together. I thought it was gonna be just something you did for fun. I'm like, no, this is real. This is real money. Then I tried to get her to sort cards for me. It didn't work. Oh, what am I doing? See, I was just on autopilot. I wasn't thinking this is going in a top loader. I went opposite. I listed a bunch of bulk for super cheap. So that's why I only made like $10 because I was selling so many cards, but $5 or a penny. Oh yeah, my girlfriend loved opening the cards, but that's the only thing she would do. Just to show that I care, I like to put one of these on there too. That way, it's easier to pull out. Poke Kiosk 4 years ago. Let's see. Oops, nope. I don't want to watch someone play. What is that? Smite 2. Okay. Kiosk. Where are these clips at? I don't even see them anymore. I see your channel. But don't see any clips. But I need to start dual streaming. I was doing that before, but I don't have, on this computer, I don't have my OBS set up. Nope, doesn't like me.
Not bad.
Oops, no. Stop playing things. I don't know why it doesn't show me. I click videos, filter, all videos, and it says no videos. Or maybe I'm just terrible and don't know how to use Twitch. That's a possibility too. I don't know. I'll find it later, I'm sure. Yeah, it's odd. Because I could find your channel and the videos and then... Yeah, I put all clips. To make sure clips is selected. Let me get one more try. One more. Clips. Okay, so that worked compared to all videos. Yeah, just click clips. Let's see. 4 years ago. All right, 31 at the time, huh? All right, I see the now wife or still fiance as I'm scrolling down. You were doing it a lot. Yeah, it's time to bring it back. You're basically already doing this just on Twitch and not YouTube. %, Pokemon though, I think. So do you love Pokemon or do you just love the card business? Because sometimes I feel like a fraud. Because when I watch other videos and they open Pokemon and they get a hit and they just scream, they yell, and they're like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And then when I open Pokemon, I'm just like, huh, that's cool. Print this packing slip also. I like to slip that in the bubble mailer. Oh, that was around 4 years ago, wasn't it? Because I saw it and thought it was kind of a joke. Like when he was running around wearing the Charizard on his chain and everything. I'm like, this isn't going to catch on. And then somehow it did. Yeah. Well, I think what wears off for me, too, is the... yeah, you pull an expensive card. But how much money did you spend to pull that? Like, if I spent $100 on a booster box and I pull a card for $60 and everything else is trash, I'm not going to get as excited. I still lost money. 8 to 10K a night. I don't understand why you quit then. Oh, forgot the team bag. Let me guess. You went a little too crazy. You started buying way too much product. Okay. What'd you buy? I hate having to create labels when I do the bubble mailers. Let's see. Okay. Bad financial market crashed. Took a loan out with a heavy interest rate on it that I had to pay back. That ate into my margins. But what did you take the loan out to buy? Exactly. Like, what was the bad product? What are we listening to? YouTube just randomly playing stuff. We are finally using the thermal printer. Alright. Lucky though, have a great job, great pay. Work like 3 to 5 hours a day. That's not bad. Dropped like 15K in product, Japanese booster box, and it did. The market crashed. Yeah, market's going back up for some random reason. I don't know why. People are back to fighting for product, and I didn't believe them, and I checked Target and Walmart. Yeah, the shelves are just empty of everything. Well, I guess you learned from it. Possibly. Alright, that one's done. I have one more order left for the night. Road. Add tracking on this. About a business search is where I started it, not personalization. Yeah, but I don't understand why. Because there was no craze for like Paldea Evolved or anything like that. Yeah. It makes sense. I think technically this is the first business I started. And yeah, it's a learning process. One last shake of the toner for the last order of the night. This one's... Oops. I selected the wrong printer. I did a thermal print. I was not around for Evolving Skies. I opened some packs for it, but I started with Paldea Evolved. That's when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a channel. I actually enjoy the hunt. Like, my favorite thing about, like, I love these times where people are fighting each other. Just because I like, if I do find products, I feel like a treasure hunter. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta pick up an ETB. And a smart businessman would probably sell it sealed, but I open it. Because like you said, the real money's in the YouTube channel. The real money's not in the cards. Okay, I need to pull. I need to pull 12 cards, all Digimon. So 4 Doraemon, 4 Dorumon, 87 uncommon Doraemon. Boost Rush for 350. You don't feel bad? Well, I guess you shouldn't feel bad just because they're buying it. It's their money. They know what they're doing. Alright, I need 4 of these guys. You actually feel bad now, though? Do you? If you could do it again, would you not buy as much? I mean, you are about to do it again, so... Like, I saw a video of some guy elbow some guy over some Costco boxes. Yeah. I wasn't around during then, so I don't know how I would feel. I haven't done much of buying collections. I was buying some bulk for some guy, like his daughter was opening, just as a collector. So she would keep all the ones that she liked, which was great. It worked out, but the problem was kids don't really take good care of their cards. So a lot of the foils were scratched up. And I'm like, I can't sell these. So I stopped buying, people's collections. So these are $4 each. Regular Digimon Rare, $4 each. So that's a nice little bump. These 4 Doraemon are $1 each. There's $4 there. And then they ordered a couple commons at 49 cents each. So that at least will pay for the shipping. BT8. Remember where I put all this stuff. So one of those. So 10 videos on TikTok, people just. Yeah, I don't know why Costco is so bad. This was on Facebook and card shows. Yeah, I gotta do more on card shows. Like, I may just show up and be like, hey, I want this entire box of bulk. Sell it to me for cheap. We'll see what happens. Doru. Great one. Oh, no, they want 2 of those. The most scummiest thing I did back in the day was I went to Target like 8 a.m. Okay, not crazy yet. Ran to the Pokemon section and bought 30 Vivid Voltage DTBs. Saw a kid there and left them 1. I mean, it could have been worse. You could have kept all of them and then not give. There would be somebody out there that probably would have done that and not given him 1. Yeah, my cousin. Actually, yeah, it was my cousin who got me into this. And my cousin's not a Pokemon person. He's the guy who he just resells anything. He bought so many PlayStations and Xboxes when they came out. And he was doing Pokemon. Had no idea anything about it. He just knew if you bought any Pokemon, you could sell it for a lot. And he told me about it, and I was like, that can't make sense. Because I was not paying attention to the card market, and sure enough, that's exactly what was happening. So I'm like, all right, I can do this. But we will see how good of a person I am if I find some Pokemon. Like recently. But I think I'll still be a good person. Just because I want to say I'm doing YouTube first, and then like YouTube first, then my card business, then comes the playing and everything. So I'm not trying to get rich off this, although it'd be nice if I was. So I thought about doing that because when I was buying stuff on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, and then some guy, you could tell he stole these from somewhere. You just knew he stole it. Or either he stole it or he was going to jump me when I showed up. Just because of how cheap they were. And then I met some guy who said that he would steal from Target for me at a discounted rate. And then he disappeared, so he probably got caught. I feel more bad for the collectors that were buying from me that you could tell couldn't afford the cards. I made some Lorcana deals when it first came out, and people were buying these for like, you know, those enchanted cards for $100 and something, and you could just tell. Not only that, one guy actually told me, he was like, I should be paying rent, but instead I'm buying cards and my wife's gonna hate me. Those are the people I felt bad for. Yeah, that makes sense. I tried doing this with sports cards first also. But I really don't like sports like that much, so I didn't pursue it. But yeah, one guy hounded me too. He was like, I got all these cards. You bought one thing from me. And I tell him, like, those don't sell and they're in terrible condition. Like some of the things he was trying to give me, so people get a little pushy. But at the same time, they don't understand the market. They just know if they sell it to you, like, people want it. They don't know why they want it or at what cost. They just know someone's going to buy it. You know, mine actually wasn't a failure per se. It just didn't make me enough money for me to keep doing it. I was relying on my cousin, the one who was buying PlayStations and stuff. He was like, if you ever see these boxes, buy them. And I bought them. They're like $20. And I would sell them for $40. But it was a hassle to find the cards just for, you know, $20 a box. But I think what ultimately killed it was there's no joy. At least for me. when it comes to sports cards. I don't even like opening them. But at least on trading card games, it just seems more fun because every card has a function. You know someone's going to build a deck out of it. Oh, you dropped $1,000. Whew. Yeah. See, I never did that. And every time I try a new product, I only spend $100 at most. Like, I'll get a couple booster boxes just to see how they do, and then evaluate from there. Which is why I have a lot of just random games sitting there. I even tried Yu-Gi-Oh! My problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Though was I kept buying these the booster boxes, but the corners of the cards, because they're square, they all came damaged. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with this listing things as, you know, good condition. I need everything to say near mint. And those cards are still selling slowly. Like, I'm selling cards that I listed like a year ago. Towards the decline of my breaking news, I was venturing in new cards. That's when you tried. Okay, but sports seems to work for some people, so that there's a secret in there somewhere. But then again, I don't understand how people sell shoes and make money. So I don't know. People buy anything, I guess. This label. Yeah. Smarter is better. Especially if you're playing on the YouTube channel, because you don't need to be opening that much product. You can make tons of videos with less cards. Oh, nice. I'm still afraid of doing that. I'm afraid of buying bulk because it's more of the conditions. If I knew they were going to be basically near mint, I probably would. But a lot of places around me, they don't sell singles. So they don't really have bulk floating around. Most bulk here in Vegas, it's from card investors, the ones that are just opening things to sell hits, and they don't want to deal with selling things at $1 here, $2, or 49 cents. But even then, they don't even sell it at a good rate. It's still expensive for some reason. You got lucky then with that store owner. Imagine if you sold the bulk, though. Just list them all at like 99 cents. Someone will buy it. But I get it. You have a lot of cards to go through. Probably want to do the ones that'll give you the most return first, and then maybe venture into some other things. I've sold token cards for $1. I think they were just trying to get free shipping, so they just added it. But I'm like, okay, here's your token card. I have 1,000,000 of them. All right, how much money did I make today? Let's look. So today, and all the shipments, so I had 20 orders today. You didn't see all the ones that I shipped. I was like 5 in already. My total sales were $150, and after the fees, that comes to $125.38. So it was an okay day. Yesterday I had 21 sales and somehow less money at $134, giving me $113 after fees. So I have $250 coming after fees to the bank account in, a couple days work. Oh yeah, thanks for keeping me company. I don't know if anyone else popped in here, but we made it through. We made it through all the orders today. And I subbed to your channel, so when you start making videos, I'll check them out. I'll leave some comments. But yeah, I'd say probably around there. No, actually, it's probably more than that when you... So, for example, all these cards, everything you see on the shelves, I already made the money back. Like my credit card, I pay everything on credit cards, and they're at 0. And everything you see in the back of me and all the stuff I've been packing up, it paid for the booster boxes already. And I'm probably above that. I mean, I didn't do the math because I'm not very good at the math, but it's quite a bit of money that I made. But, all right, get some sleep. I probably should go to bed too. It's 2 a.m. right now, and I got to get up at 7:30 to go to work. But I'll be late. I'll be there at 10. It's because of the bulk and my pricing. 49 cents. I'm telling you. Every card's 49 cents or above. Oh, yeah. You're going to be up in like 4 hours. All right. Talk to you later. I'm going to end the stream, too. I got nothing else to pack. So, have a good one.